welcome to this performance of the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged. I have just a few brief announcements before we get underway. The use of flash photography and recording of this production by any means, audio or video, is strictly prohibited. May you now please take out your phone and silence them. And if you don't have a phone, you're either under the age, you should get a phone, or you're behind the times. It's 2022, people. You need a phone. For your convenience, toilets are located in the bathroom. May you now please take a moment to locate the exit nearest your seat. Should the theater experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Just simply place the mask over your nose and mouth and continue to breathe normally. If you're attending the theater with a small child, please, I beg of you to place your own mask on first and let the little bugger fend for himself. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kenzie Cowell, and it gives me great pleasure to announce that we are about to attempt a feat that we believe to be unprecedented in the history of civilization. That is, the capture in a single theatrical experience, the magic, the genius, and the towering grandeur of the complete works of William Shakespeare. Now, we only have an hour and a half, and this book weighs about 6 pounds, which means we need to get through 8 ounces every 7 seconds. So that's roughly 2 six-packs a minute, so you better start drinking. Now, no one knows more about Shakespeare than the person I am about to introduce. They are a preeminent Shakespearean scholar with a certificate of completion from preeminentshakespeareanscholar.org. They are here tonight to provide the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged. With a much-needed preface, please join me in welcoming Mix Marston.
Thank you, Kenzie. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. William Shakespeare, a playwright, poet, actor, Stratford's proudest flower, transplanted from the heart of the English countryside to bask in the warmth of London's literary greenhouse. A man who, despite the ravages of male-patterned baldness, planted the potent seed of his poetical genius, where it took root and spread through the lympathetic system of Western civilization until it became the oozing carbuncle of knowledge and understanding that even today that we begin to grasp at the tip of our collective consciousness. And yet, how much do we intellectually flaccid members of the 21st century actually appreciate the productive fruit of Shakespeare's productive loins?
How much?
Let's find out, shall we? But first, let me introduce Maya Luca. All right. You are a theater-going crowd, obviously an above-average literary sensibility. And yet, if I just may have a brief show of hands, how many of you have ever seen or read a play by William Shakespeare? Any contact with the bard whatsoever? Hold this.
Who's right? Why? I think they know more than we do. But
Great taste.
no, I'm preeminent.
This is definitely supposed to happen. Just bear with us, will you? Shakespeare. Am I right?
Marcy! No.
Sorry about that. All right. How many of you have ever seen or read All's Well That Ends Well? All right. Let's see if we have any super eminent Shakespearean scholars with us. Has anybody ever read or seen King John? King John, anyone? You've seen it, read it?
Read it.
Good for you.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Anyone else? You've seen it, read it?
I downloaded it.
Would you mind telling us what it's about?
A hunchback.
No. King John is not about a hunchback, as any preeminent Shakespearean scholar can tell you. King John is about a king named John. Stand up, please. Yeah, you. Ladies and gentlemen, Etche, hold on. Hey! Judging by your obvious lack of fluency in Latin, may I presume you have not matriculated?
Well, not today.
Look at this person, ladies and gentlemen, abandoned by our educational educational system, awash in the sea of sexual ambiguity, hopped up on empty kilobytes of virtual ecstasy. Now look at the person sitting next to you. Go on, look at them. Please, go ahead. Do you perhaps see the same vapid expression? Keep looking, please. Do you perhaps see the same vapid expression? The same clogged pores, intellectual immaturity? Or perhaps you keep looking! Or perhaps you see there's a desperate plea for literary salvation.
Can I sit down?
No! You can stand there as a symbol of society whose capacity to comprehend, much less attain the genius of William Shakespeare, has been systematically sodomized by soap operas, reamed by reality TV shows, and violently violated by the women of the View. Ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, cast off the cheap thrill of the car chase for the splendor of the sonnet. Exchange the isolation of the iPhone for the gentle idols of the iamb. Imagine a world where manly men wear pink tights with pride. Hallelujah! A brave new world where this book will be found in every hotel room in the world. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
That is my dream, ladies and gentlemen, and it begins here, tonight. Join us on this, our holy quest, the Shakespearean jihad. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
A little louder, can I get an amen? Amen! Thank you, Jesus. Now, on with the show, and may the bard be with you.
Those of you who own a copy of this book know that no completion is complete without a brief biography of the life of William Shakespeare.
And providing this portion will be the fourth member of our troupe. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Kelly Ortega!
Just a second. This happens all the time. Okay. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of eight, eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, Shakespeare married daughter of farmer Anne Hathaway.
Like from the Princess Diaries.
Different Anne Hathaway.
I know, I'm just as surprised as you are.
Yes. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588, where he dictated to his secretary, Rudolf Hess, the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his program for the restoration of Germany to a more dominant position in Europe. After annexing the Rhineland zone between France and Germany, annexing Austria, the remainder of Czechoslovakia, and the Sudetenland, Shakespeare arrived in Poland on September 1st, 1939, thus precipitating World War II. I never knew that. Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians invaded the city, where he committed suicide with his mistress Eva Peron. He lies buried in the church at Stratford, though his head is in a holding tank in Glendale, California. Thank you.
Now, without further ado, we are proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged.
All the world's a stage, and men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. How many parts exactly must one man play? According to my computations, there are 1,122 roles in Shakespeare's works.
Way too many.
Take, for example, his most popular play, Romeo and Juliet. Two passionate lovers, a meddling nurse, a sympathetic priest, vital to the story. But Mercutio, Lady Capulet, unsightly fat on Shakespeare's otherwise muscular body of work. Which is why we've taken the liberty of condensing Shakespeare's canon by rendering the gristle and blubber of his greatest romantic tragedy down to the tender, moist, underage flesh of Romeo and Juliet. For Capulet, Samson. For Montague, Benvolio.
Woo! That was so badass, right? Oh yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Verona's fragile peace shall be undone, and tragedy begin with the biting of a thumb.
Oh, I had love to rise when she rises. Send him to the grocery store to buy a pound of figs.
Oh, it's him. I hate it. We are going to kill him. Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir, I do but bite my thumb. Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as men as you.
No, better.
Yes, better.
You lie!
Down with the Montague!
Not yours, Capulet!
Enemies to the peace!
Oh no, it's the prince!
On pain of torture, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince.
Buzzkill?
You, Capulet, shall go along with me. Benvolio, you come this afternoon to know your father pleasure in this case.
Asshat! Oh, Romeo! Glad he was not at this fray. But yet he comes! Good morrow, cuz!
Is the day so young?
Ah, but news struck 9.
I mean, 7 hours seem long.
What saddens lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having which makes them short.
In love.
Out
Out of love.
of her favor where I am in love.
Aye, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so rough and tyrannous in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without pathways seek to his will. Oh,
Go ye to the feast of Capulets. There sups a fair Rosalind who thou so lovest, with all the beauties of fair Verona. Go compare her face to some that I shall show, and I shall make thy swan a crow.
none fairer than my love.
There's free beer!
Let's go!
Now he to the feast of Capulets, where our Romeo shall meet his Juliet, and in a scene of timeless romance, he'll try to get into Juliet's pants.
Oh, she doth teach us gorgeous to burn light. Did my heart love till now, forswear its sight. For I never saw her beauty till this night. If I profane with my unworthiest hand, the gentle fine is this, my lips 2 blushing pilgrims ready stand, to smooth that love touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much, which mannerly devotion in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims do touch, for palm to palm is the holy palmer's kiss.
Have saints not lips and holy palmers too?
I pilgrim lips that they must use in prayer.
Move not when my prayers of I take.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Sin from my lips, oh trespass sweetly urge, give me my sin.
I don't want to kiss you.
We have to kiss, it is in the script.
Kiss!
Not word,
What to?
it's in the script.
You kissed by the book. Oh, coming, mother.
Is she a Capulet? So I fear, the more is my unrest. What in the hell are you doing?
The balcony scene.
But soft what light through yonder window breaks.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, for I will no longer be a Capulet. What's in a name anyway? That which we call knows by any other name can still smell. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name and for thy name. Callie, myself.
Henceforth, I shall be newly baptized. Henceforth, I shall never be Romeo.
What did you just say?
I'll be newly baptized. Henceforth, I shall never be Romeo.
What?
I said, call me with love.
Call you butt love.
No, I said, call me but love.
Okay, your butt love. Butt love, 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 butt love.
Callie.
What man art thou? Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither fair maid, if either thee dislike.
Dost thou love me then? I know thou wilt say aye. word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon,
I swear not by the moon.
What shall I swear by then? Lady, by yonder blessed virgin,
I don't think so.
That's mean.
Oh, swear not at all. Although I joined thee, I have no contract. I have no joined this contract tonight. It is too rash, too sudden, too unadvised, too like the lightning which doth cease to be, ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. Sweet good night. Sweet good night. Hey, yo, butt love.
Oh, wilt thou yet leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Second basis for a second date, sweetie. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Bye, butt love.
Lo Romeo did swoon with love, to Cupid he'd be crippled, because Juliet had a loathsome coz, whose loathsome name was Tybalt.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can't afford. No better term than this. Thou art a villain, therefore turn and draw.
Tybalt, I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee, better than thou canst devise.
Now, wretched boy, I am for you. Here, here, here. Are you serious? Do I have to do this? This is so humiliating. Do it right. Rachel, let it be allowed somewhere. Come on, do it. Just bring the pandas. Oh, I am slain.
Thank you, Maya. From Tybalt's death, the lovers are cursed, despite the best efforts of Friar and the nurse. Their fate pursues them, and they can't seem to duck it. By the end of Act 5, they both kick the butt.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, and bring in cloudy night immediately. Come, knights, come, civil knights, come, Romeo, thou day and night. Come, gentle knights, come, loving black-browed knight. Oh, night, 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 night. Come, 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 come. And bring me my Romeo. Oh, it is my nurse. Now, nurse, what news?
He's gone, he's killed, he's dead!
Can heaven be so envious?
I saw a baboon, I saw it with mine own eyes, here in his manly breast!
Is Romeo slaughtered and Tybalt dead?
No, Tybalt is slain, and Romeo that killed Tybalt. He is banished! Oh, Romeo! Romeo!
Oh God, is Romeo's hand that shed Tybalt's blood?
I lost the day of day.
Nurse! 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 Menopause. Friar Lawrence, Romeo is banished and Tybalt is slain, and I've got cramps in that not-so-fresh feeling. Can you help me, please?
Take this vial and this distilled liquor thy off, and present thy veins should run a cold and drowsy humor.
Oh, I feel a cold and drowsy humor running through my veins. Pretty colors. Uh-oh. I feel much better.
Juliet? My love, Juliet! Juliet, where are you? Juliet, we were supposed to... Juliet, where in the hell are you? Oh no, my love, my wife. Death head stuck in the honey of thy breath. Have no power yet upon thy beauty. Why are thou yet so fair?
Just let me guess.
Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die. I'm not doing that.
Please just do the kiss. You don't do it when it's the first scene. I need you to do it now.
Not consensual.
I've given you consent!
I'm not consenting to this!
Just do a kiss. Make it quick.
have an idea.
It better be a kiss.
COVID safe.
Just do it.
Thus with a kiss.
Oh my God.
I die.
Theater kiss, am I right?
Good morning. Where is my love? Ah! What's this? A cup close to my true love's hand. Poison I see has been his timeless end, O churl. Drank all and left no friendly drop to help me after. So don't be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. Well, that's Romeo for you. Ah! Ah! There, Rustin, let me die. Epilogue!
This morning with its rings, the sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go forth and have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For there never was a story of more woe. For this is Juliet and her Romeo.
And Romeo and Juliet are dead! Woo! Thank you, Webley. Good night.
Wow, we did that in 12 minutes. At this rate, we'll be done in 12 times 37 is... Crap! Okay, we spent way too long on Romeo and Juliet. But it is a classic. Unlike our next play, which Shakespeare wrote as a 24-year-old starving artist. Desperate for a hit, but too poor to know where his next banger was coming from. So there's no surprise that food dominates his tragedy. Titus Andronicus, which we now present as a cooking show.
Alright, there we go. Hi everyone, I'm Titus Andronicus, and welcome to Gourmet Gourmet! Now, when you've had a lousy day, your left hand gets chopped off, your son's murdered, don't you just hate to see it? Your daughter raped, both her tongue and arms cut off. Well, the last thing you want to do is cook. Unless, of course, you cook the rapist and serve him to his mother at a dinner party. My daughter Lavinia and I will show you how. Say hi, Lavinia. Hi, Lavinia! How are you feeling today?
Not so good. I got my tongue off, my hands cut off. He raped me. How do you think I feel?
Ah, well, that's a pisser. But we'll get our revenge, won't we? Now, hark, villain, I will grind your bones to dust, and of the dust I will make a paste. And with the pasty, a coffin I will rear, and make a pasty of your shameful head. Come, Lavinia, receive the blood. There it is. Alright. Now, you want to make a nice, clean incision from the carotid artery to the jugular vein, like so. Yeah, and that's wrong! Be sure to use a big bowl for this, because the human body has about 4 quarts of blood in it. And that when he is dead, which should be right about now. Now, let me grind your bones to powder small, and with this hateful liquor temperate, and let his vile head be baked at about 350 degrees. And 40 minutes later, you'll have this lovely human head pie with rat, which I prepared for you. Hold on. Like a rat? I'll even chop up some lady Venus Benedict, people! Now, who wants a taste of this high-protein treat? Want some pie? I want you to have. No? You want some pie? You actually want some? Say goodnight, Lavinia. Good night, Lavinia. Close enough. Good night, everybody.
Disgusting! But inexplicably, it was the biggest hit of Shakespeare's lifetime, who was now soiling in sausages to broaden his artistic horizon. For instance, compare the immaturity of Titus Andronicus to the complex subtleties of our next play, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
Let nothing accentuate of one who loved not wisely, but too well. For never was there a tale of more woe than that of Othello and his Desdemona. Oh, Desi!
Can we have some house lights, please?
I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that Callie, secure in the infallibility of the internet, has Googled the word more and determined that it's a place where you tie up boats.
I did not Google it. I wikied it.
Oh my God, Callie. Lose the boats. Go on, lose the boats. God, Callie is so ignorant.
I know, right?
Mars, what's a Moor, actually? What's a Moor?
Well, interestingly, this is a blazing scholarly debate. For Elizabethans, Moor could refer more to as the burbs of North Africa, or more generally to anybody of sub-Saharan African descent.
So Othello's black?
Well, African American, but yeah. Wait, does this play take place in Italy? He's African-Italian.
Okay, I have a different idea.
No,
It's
what?
totally boatless. It's totally boatless. Yes. We just gotta get a bit of a beat going.
A beat?
Yeah, like a boots and cats.
No.
Come on.
No,
Callie, I can't trust you after the boats.
No,
That's why you someone else.
you sound as white as me. Here we go.
Okay.
Go ahead! Come on.
He's a story of a brother by the name of Othello. He liked white women and he liked limoncello.
Okay. And a punk named Iago who made himself a menace because he didn't like Othello, the Moor of Venice.
Now Othello got married to Desdemona.
He took her for the wars and left her alone.
It was Amona.
Verona.
He left her alone.
He didn't write a letter, but he did it to the book.
Yes!
No, love, does he like a goddess love penis?
And does he love Othello because he had a big
Sword!
Iago had a plan that was clever. He said he was crafty.
He was sly. Sort of a penis.
He said, I'm gonna shout for more.
How you gonna do it?
Tell us! Well, I know this tragic flaw is that he's too damn jealous. Nobody the kind of schmo.
So we find a chump sucker by the name of Cassio.
And he plans on giving Desdemona's handkerchief.
But Othello gets the one and just made me this. And while they are fighting,
Commanded an army.
Our Desi and Jocelyn hide the salami.
So we come back home and he smelled the biatch.
And he think he pulled it off without a fiat.
so there's Amelia at the dome.
He meant apple.
Who said yo homie? She wanna know who she was.
Yeah,
She was.
she's virginal too.
So why do you have to go and make her face turn blue?
It's true.
It's you.
No,
What you gonna do?
And Othello say,
This is getting pretty scary.
so he pulled out his blade and committed hard killing. Do that fucking more than white boy. Iago got off on a technicality.
Move to Hollywood.
Got his own TV show, that is. Prime time.
HBO.
Desperate husbands Italian!
Okay, so how about we let's move on from the heavy tragedy and move on to the comedies.
Comedies! Now, Shakespeare's comedies were heavily influenced by the Roman plays of Plautus and Terence Ovid's hilarious Metamorphoses, as well as the rich Italian tradition of commedia dell'arte. He was a genius at borrowing and adapting plot devices from these very different theatrical traditions.
Isn't that called plagiarism?
Shakespeare did not plagiarize, he distilled.
Okay, well, he's a big cheater.
Hey, it takes a real genius to melt 5 ideas into 16 plays.
Yeah, but I can never tell them apart. Okay. What's the one with the identical twins, the shipwreck, and the big wedding at the end?
All of them.
See? That sucks!
succulents. Which is why I've taken the liberty of condensing Shakespeare's comedic diarrhea into a well-formed month of hilarity, which I have entitled The Comedy of Two Well-Measured Lost and the Merry Wives of Venice on a Midsummer's Twelfth Night in Winter, or
Civilian Taming Purpose and the Version of the Tempest of Love, as much as you like it for nothing, or
Four Weddings and a Cross-Dresser! Act 1. A Bohemian Duke swears on the oath of Silverstein to rule over the city over to his tyrannical brother and sets sail for the golden age of Greece. While rounding the heel of Italy, the Duke's ship is caught in a terrible tempest that casts him on a desert island along with his sweet, innocent, clueless young daughter.
Oh, dear father, I am so lonely and pubescent on this island. I am sad and lonely, boo-hoo, and frisky, rawr.
Oh, precious daughter, watch out for symbols of colonial oppression lurking in caves, waiting for virgins.
Okay, bye-bye.
Meanwhile, the Duke's long-lost son and handsome, dashing, and clueless young merchant is also shipwrecked, coincidentally, on the very same island.
How shall I survive without funds in this strange foreign land? I know. I must needs find me an old Jewish man. Behold, here cometh a convenient Judeo-Italian stereotype now.
What's the matter with you, eh?
Need a payroll, Bubby? The Jewish man tricks the merchant into putting down his brains as collateral on the loan.
Such a deal!
Act 2. Fearing Ross the clueless young princess disguises herself as a boy and becomes engaged to a handsome, dashing, and clueless young soldier.
You there, boy!
Yes.
You shall woo the vile Avia for me, for she is shrewish, and I am sick with love.
I too feel flittering down there, for while I may not speak it out loud, I do love thee, though I am a boy.
I swingeth not that way, boy. Deliver this letter to my Olivia. Go hence.
Whence?
Hie thee hither from hence to thence.
Act 3. Beautiful, virtual, and clueless young princess arrives in Andrew, dragged to woo the lady by Olivia.
It is I, the bitchy shrew by Olivia. Come hither.
Whither?
Hither from thither. To come in, I'll show you my zither.
Act 4. On the 12th night of midsummer, Peckish Sprite leads all the lovers deep into the forest and squeeze the aphrodite juice from the hermaphrodite flower in their eyes, and while the Queen of Fairies seduces the mechanical who has a head and ass.
Yeah, but I have the ass of a man, and I'm hung like a donkey.
Act 5. In the ensuing bisexual animalistic orgy, the princess's man clothes get ripped off, revealing a smoking bod and a female genitalia. The merchant recognizes his sister.
My nearly identical twin!
My long-lost and strangely attractive brother.
The shrew realizes she's Vigerious.
Who brave new world!
The dashing young soldier decides he actually prefers bottom.
And thereby hangs a sweet tail.
Jewexes pursued by a bear.
Oh, man!
And they all get married in the state of Massachusetts and go out to dinner. Now give us hands if we be friends.
Because
all is well that finally ends. Thank you!
I didn't know I knew Shakespeare was such a perv.
Wow, 16 plays in 5 minutes. But if we're gonna get you guys out of here before midnight, we need to move back to the tragedies.
Tragedies!
Tragedies.
Interestingly, we've discovered that Shakespeare's comedies aren't nearly as funny as his tragedies.
That is so true. You know what's funny? The Scotch Play.
Oh yeah, Macbeth.
Do not say it.
Why?
Because it is cursed. It is bad luck to say the name of that play if you're not performing in a theater. Like, just don't say it.
Okay, but we are performing it. Plus, there's nothing remotely Scottish about it.
It's all in the performance, Callie. It just needs to be done so that you can see the hither, rippling on the highlands, feel the cool summer breeze wafting up your kilt, and smell the vomit seeping out of the alleyway of the pub. Right? That's good.
Now, without further ado,
We're gonna need.
oh yes, we're gonna need some props. Whiskey, kills.
Vomit!
Now, without further ado, we are proud to present our authentically Scottish rendition of Macbeth. Double, toil and trouble.
Say in perfect next speaker, tell me more.
Macbeth, beware Macduff. No man or woman born shall harm Macbeth. Until doomsday come, don't you know?
Oh, that's dead great. Then make what? Make I, make fear, make doth. See ye, Jimmy. And no, that Macbeth was born from his mother's womb untimely wrecked. What do you think about that? Oh, I do not like it, though I support women's rights to choose. Lay on ye Hagrid's breath. Macbeth, you murdered me wife. You killed me with bombs. And you did a poop in my soup. Look, I did that. You denied it for half of the way. Behold the wintry-looking shriveled head of Macbeth. And know that there was never a story of more blood and death than that of Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant. Where'd it go? Oh, I found it! I got my head back, we're good. Meanwhile, in ancient Rome, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant. Oh, hail Julius Caesar! Hail, citizens! Who was mourned by us, say.
Beware the eyes of mine!
Why, that's today!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, I come to bury Julius Caesar. So bury him. Let's get on to my play. Answer me.
And Cleopatra! Is this an asp I see before me? Come, venomous wretch!
Callie, no, you talk about this. Who gave her a snake? What?
Callie, you have this bizarre notion that all of Shakespeare's tragic heroines barf before they die and wear really, really ugly wigs.
It's an interpretation.
Barfing is not interpretation.
Okay, well, they were into it.
No.
Callie. Antony and Cleopatra has nothing to do with gastrointestinal distress. It's a trans-global thriller about the political maneuvering of ancient Mediterranean.
Oh, it's one of Shakespeare's transglobal plays. I love those, like the one that totally predicted 21st century wireless communications.
What?
Yeah, it was called Two Mobile Kinsmen.
Callie, Shakespeare wrote a play called Two Noble Kinsmen.
Not two mobile kinsmen, two noble kinsmen!
No, it was definitely Two Mobile Kinsmen because the two kinsmen were Bill Gates and Steve Jobs.
No!
And they were texting each other like, OMG, LOL, you're my BFF.
No! The two kinsmen are cousins who fall in love with the same woman!
Okay, well, F you. I've never even heard of that one.
That's because Two Noble Kinsmen falls in the category of Shakespeare's plays that are neither tragedy, nor comedy, nor history, which some scholars refer to as the problem plays, or in some circles the obscure plays, or the lesser plays, or simply the bad plays. But not all the bad plays are completely without merit. In fact, Troilus and Cressida, hardly crap at all. I actually discussed it in my unpublished monograph entitled I Love My Willie. Oh, you guys would love it. It's big, it's long, and it's uncut. I've been hammering away at it for years. In fact, if you don't mind, I'd like to whip it out for you right now before it falls out of my pants.
Oh my gosh.
I wish you
Mars, we don't want to see your
monograph! You guys are tricked, right?
Mars, how about we improvise an interpretive dance art performance of your thingy?
Oh, I love interpretive dance art. It's so pretentious.
Yeah, kids of rocks.
Wait, no, guys, I was actually thinking of doing like a more straightforward, scholarly approach.
Not screw that.
Read, we'll interpret. Get.
Okay, fine. I don't want to learn monograph, but hey, screw me, right? Troilus and Cressida was written in 6
1604. Although this version is some 166 lines short or longer than the second quatuor edition of 1645, though this version is some 166 lines. Ladies and gentlemen, my monograph has nothing to do with a freaking dancing dinosaur. Get it out!
Okay, do you have anything in there about the plot?
What? Of course I covered the plot. Give me a second. Hold on. It's right here on page 24 in this footnote.
That's a blank page.
Well, hold on. Troilus and Cressida. Troilus, the youngest son of King of Troy.
All right. So you can be the prince and you can be the king.
Okay. All right. This will work. All right. Loves Cressida.
I'll get the wig.
Has arranged a meeting with her uncle Darius. Although she feigns indifference, she is attracted to him.
I have to feign indifference?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, Agamemnon, the Greek commander, has started the Trojans.
Agamemnon! Boring! This is the stuff kids hate to study in school because it is so boring!
Yeah, like as soon as you said Agamemnon, I was asleep. Yeah, sorry guys, but I did not promise them that I would perform dry, boring, vomitless Shakespeare.
You don't even know these people.
That's not true. We bonded while I was out there, and now I care about each and every one of them. That's Jennifer. She rode all the way across town to be here tonight, and Lillian has a test on Monday that she didn't study for, and little Timmy thought he was coming to see Wicked and feels totally ripped off.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
What's your point?
My point is, I care about these people, and I don't want to see them get turned off to Shakespeare like I did. That's what happened to me. I'd be sitting there, supposed to be studying Shakespeare, and I'd be looking out the window at the kids playing ball and thinking, man, why can't this Shakespeare stuff be more like sports?
Sports? How do you mean?
Well, sports are engaging, exciting. I mean, take the Histories, for example. The kings knocking each other off the throne, going up and down the field, the crown going from one guy to the next. It's exactly like football, what you do with the crown.
Hey, they are kind of similar, aren't they?
I think I have a whistle in here.
Oh, do you have everything in the... Okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay, line them up. Let's kick some royal ass. 23, 32. That would be the third Richard IV, part 1, part 2. Hi!
And the trial is now back to Richard II, the 14th century world book of honor.
It's on the horizon.
Oh, hey! Oh, I'm sorry. I threw it really far back.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got another crown.
We got another crown!
Wait. Huh? Let me see the book.
What are you doing?
I'm checking if we've done them all already. I think we got them all.
Seriously?
Yeah, okay, here. So we did the histories just now.
The comedies were a little clarity.
We did Titus Andronicus with all the blood.
Romeo and Juliet, we did.
Yeah.
There was in the football game. Covered the histories. We wrapped Othello.
Oh, that was fun.
All right. I think that might be all of them.
Wait, no, guys.
What?
Hamlet!
Oh, man.
Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet.
Yes, he did.
Well, then what's it about?
You know, the young prince struggling with his conscience after his uncle murders his father?
Dude, that's the Lion King.
Obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, 36 plays down and 1 to go. Perhaps the greatest play ever written in the English language. It's filled with such poetical and philosophical.
Hamlet is a really hardcore play. I just don't think I can do it right now.
What do you mean? It's the last one.
I know, but the football game left me emotionally and physically drained, and I just don't think I can do it justice.
We don't have to do justice, Callie. We just have to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Callie, our show is called The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged.
Okay, well then we can just change it to The Complete Works of William Shakespeare without Hamlet.
Abridged.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Come on, Kelly. I'm sure everybody, all of your friends that you've made this evening would love to see you perform Hamlet, right guys?
Yes. Fine, we'll do Hamlet.
Okay,
As a three-man show. You guys are so passionate about it, then you can do it. I'm going to watch it with her. She's my friend, and we're going to watch it together.
Callie,
No.
don't bother this Callie audience. Okay, so we'll start with the guard scene. So we're going to need a Bernardo and a Horatio. Gotcha! Okay. Also Guildenstern and Rosencrantz.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'll kill her! I'll kill her!
Okay, fine, but I think you're going to turn off light here. Come on, bring it back for you, Shakespeare! Get back here! Callie! No! Come back here! We're doing nothing! Callie!
Mars! Maya? Callie? You know, Mars and Maya are both faster than Callie. Oh, 1 second. Who's there? Ned, answer me. Sit in and fold yourself. Bernardo, he. Okay. Oh, so a horse walks into the bar, and the bartender says, "What a long face!" I really know that one. Oh, I have a cool fun fact. Did you know every time the human brain recalls a memory, it changes it ever so slightly to make it more pleasing to the memory? Like this memory. I had this weird dream the other night, typical actress anxiety dream. We were doing this show. Everything was going great. But then we realized we haven't covered all the plays, and we're making stuff up as we go along. And then everyone leaves me, and I'm alone on stage, and the lights go out, and I make it.
time, boys.
Fresh time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what time is it? Let's see. 1 second. Mark, what the hell? Where are you going? Do you have Callie? Good, okay. Wait, what? Boston? Okay. Please put Callie on the phone. Hi, Callie. Yes, Callie. What the hell do you think you're doing? Yes, Callie. I love you too. Hello. What? Callie? I was on stage with roughly 100 people. Callie? No. No, you cannot speak to Mr. Dale. Why? Because Mr. Dale is very, very sad that you are not on stage doing Shakespeare like a little trooper. That's all he would say. Yeah, put Mark back on the phone. Yes. Soon. Love you too, Callie. Mars, how can I do this? What am I supposed to do in the meantime? Oh, okay. Wait till you're telling me sugar. You know how she is. Okay. So, Mars reminded me in the meantime that, well, first of all, they'll be back soon, hopefully. But Mars reminded me that we need to cover Shakespeare sonnets. Shakespeare wrote 154 Shakespearean sonnets, which we have condensed onto this 3x5 card. Now, I was thinking, the audience could read it, first of all, so take it, read it, enjoy it, then pass it along down the row, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, to you, and then you pass it on along the road to you. Once you finish, read it, enjoy it, you're going to pass it to her, and then so on, forth and back and back. And by the time it reaches someone over here, hopefully, Mars, Callie, and Maya all should be back. Now, without further ado, Shakespeare sonnets. The first one is really good. It's very good.
Honey, we're home!
Mars and Callie.
We're back and ready to do Hamlet! H-E-L-M-E-T! What does that spell?
Hamlet!
Hamlet! Woo! H-E-L!
You gave her sugar, didn't you?
No, I told her that if she did Hamlet, we'd go to Disneyland. So we're doing that afterwards.
Can I come?
Sure. All right, go. All right, now, so sorry about that. Where were we? That's right. 36 plays down and 1 to go. Naaman, do you think you could set the lights for perhaps the greatest scene ever written?
Yeah, 1 second. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be I'm gonna kill Callie. Hamlet, the tragedy of the Prince of Denmark. The place, Denmark, Ellesthorn Castle, midnight, 2 guards enter.
Who goes there? Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
He. 'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Fellatio.
Horatio. For this relief, much thanks.
Well, good night.
Peace break the off. Look, word comes.
Market Horatio, what we spoke to?
Tis gone. So strange.
May we mark what we've seen tonight unto Hamlet, Prince of Denmark!
that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, should come to this, but 2 months dead. So loving my mother, frailties thy woman. Yeah, you. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother. The funeral meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
My lord!
Horatio! Methinks I see my father, Horatio.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
The king, your father.
The king, my father? Wait, where was this?
Upon that platform where we watched.
'Tis very strange. Twy will watch tonight, perchance 'twill walk again. Oh, would the night were come! Whew. The air bites shrewdly, it's very cold.
My lord, it comes.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Mark me!
Speak! I'm bound to hear.
If thou art to revenge, thou shalt hear. If ever thy dearest father did love, revenge is foul, most unnatural.
Murder!
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
My uncle! Your uncle?
Let not the royal bed of Denmark become a couch for incest.
Incest.
A couch?
I do, Hamlet. Remember me.
My lord, this is strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth than dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio, so piss off.
What the hell, man?
Go. I'm trying to do my scene here. Go. I here shall have to the thing to put an antic disposition on. Time is out of joint. Oh, curse spite that I was ever born to exit right.
Neither a borrower nor lender fee.
How matter, Ophelia?
My lords, I was sewing in my closet with Lord Hamlet with his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, knees knocking together, and panties purport as if he'd been loosed out of hell. To speak of horrors, he comes before me.
Laugh, my love.
I know not.
Why, this is the very ecstasy of love. I have found the cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Since brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. He is mad. Look where the poor wretch comes in reading. Away, I do beseech you. How does my good lord, Hamlet?
Well, God have mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent well. You're a fishmonger.
What are you reading, my lord?
Words.
Though there is method in it, there is madness.
Daddy, the players are here, and they want to do a play within a play, and I don't know what that is, so you better come right away.
My lord.
I am mad north-northwest when the wind is southerly. I know a hawk from a handsaw. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. If you do but blench, I'll know my course. The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether See, that woman was laughing at me.
Don't worry about her. That's Jennifer. She's on Frozen.
They were laughing at me, just like they laughed at Ed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a heavy-duty emotional speech. And frankly, Mark's have been themselves lately.
Who's Ed?
Well, I mean, there's this character called Big Ed on 90 Day Fiancé. He's like kind of an asshole, though.
You shut your dirty mouth! He may be horrible, but he's going through hell right now, okay? He has no neck whatsoever. It's really gross. He puts mayonnaise in his hair. His own daughter can't even look at him because his wife is way younger. And none of you care! None!
You watch 90 Day Fiancé?
Maybe.
Wait a minute. So all that stuff that you were going off about, throwing away our televisions and embracing the bars, that was all BS?
No. You're not really a preeminent Shakespeare scholar, are you? Are you?
I'm not even post-eminent!
But you took the course.
I didn't finish it!
I saw your certificate.
I made it in Photoshop!
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Can't say no! I just thought the world of Shakespearean scholarship would all be fast cars and hot babes, but it's not! It's full of quatorns and folios and quatrains, and it's so cold. But when I'm on my couch watching 90 Day Fiancé, everybody wants to be a bachelor and a bachelorette, and they all want to be idols, American idols, and they all just really suck, which makes me feel so much better about myself. And I just love my stories.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to have to skip the to be or not to be speech.
Wait, we can't skip to be or not to be. It's the most famous play in all of Shakespeare.
It's overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, like Hamlet's supposed to be killing his uncle, and all of a sudden he's talking about killing himself. Like, where did that come from? It completely weakens his character.
The layers of it meaning.
The layers make it sucky. All those long speeches with big words that nobody understands. Like, what's that one that's like, I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercise. And indeed, it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, this brave overhanging firmament, this majestic roof fretted with golden fire. Why, it appears to me no more than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights, not me. Hey, that didn't start good!
See, ladies and gentlemen, that speech is intellectual and emotional. The two can live side by side.
Like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian?
Sure.
Yes.
So, when I'm playing Ophelia, I can add layers?
Yeah, that'd be appreciated. She's not all screams and vomit, you know. There's something going on inside that pretty little wig.
Oh, I get it. Ophelia's complicated. Like, I bet in the get thee to an nunnery scene, she's probably like thinking stuff and feeling stuff at the same time.
Wow. In fact, why don't we do that scene right now?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't rush all these layers. We're gonna have to peel her brain open like an onion.
Ew, that's gross.
No, that's good, Callie. You're actually having a rare moment of lucidity. We could explicate Ophelia's ego and superego, do sort of a Freudian analysis.
Yeah, Floridian analysis.
Psychologist.
So let's split Ophelia's brain into 3 parts. I'm gonna be Ophelia, but someone has to be the it.
Whoa, I can't play Ophelia's id. I'm already playing Laertes, and the play within a play scene's coming out.
And I'm playing Polonius. We're
We're
overbooked. Hello, Hamlet.
Okay, well then I'll get one of my friends to do it.
Callie, you just can't bring some bozo on stage. Callie,
Come on.
they don't want to do it.
Do you
Find
want
a better bozo.
Fine.
Oh, find a better bozo. Pick a better bozo.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, don't be shy. Come on, we don't fight.
Also, they are not a bozo. They're one of my very best friends. That's true. What's your name? Do you want to call you Bob? It's easier to remember. Okay, so Bob, this is a very important scene. And what's happening is, hey Mars, do you want to tell Bob about all the layers?
Sure, Kelly. It's very simple, Bob. Don't worry. Hamlet is experiencing out-sublimated childhood neuros, displacing ovidal desires into sexualized anger towards Ophelia.
Hamlet's being a dick.
Right. He gets all worked up and he tells Ophelia to get out of his life. He says, "Get thee to a nunnery." And in response, Ophelia's id screams.
Scream? Yeah, it's very simple. I'll just say, me, Hamlet, I'll just say, "Get thee to a nunnery!" And in response, Ophelia's id screams, okay? You got it? You can do it? Let's give it a try, all right? I believe in you.
Way to break up the group, Yoko.
Yep. Don't listen to Maya. I'll give you your cue, okay? You've got this. Let me just step into character. Okay. Get thee to a nunnery!
No, it sucked.
Hey! Jeez.
Well, I think you showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, a lot of Shakespeare chutzpah. And if we're gonna get all this Floridian stuff going at once, I think we need to get everybody involved in creating this supportive environment for Bob here.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're gonna need somebody to play her ego, right?
Oh, with the ego. Who should be the ego?
You.
That one?
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Wait. Two egos.
We have 2 egos? I think this is rock, paper, scissors. I think this is you guys paper, rock, scissors.
Battle Royale. Who's the ego?
Well, that's close.
Yeah!
You'll have to go back to your seat. So you're going to symbolize Ophelia's ego. It's flaying. It's confused.
It's an ego on the run.
Right. So what you're going to do is you're going to run back and forth across the stage like right now. Awesome job! Wow, they're an egomaniac.
Okay, and then we're gonna split the rest of the audience into Ophelia's superego.
No. What about the unconscious?
Oh, right, the unconscious.
No, Cal, look at me. Unconscious.
Really? Yeah, that explains it. Okay, you guys over here are gonna be Ophelia's unconscious, which is like the watery depths of Ophelia's soul. Right, Mark? Move.
That's right, Callie.
Okay, and she's being tossed and turned by her emotions. So you're gonna put your hands in the air, hands in the air, and you're gonna swing back and forth like this. Go. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe not, maybe.
Okay, all right, you're good. All right, that was good. But what's the deal, man? We're trying to do a show here. I need you to get some more oomph, okay? All right, so. ego is like, it's just a jumble of voices in your head, okay? But they dominate your moral and ethical behavior, so it's very powerful and very hard to shake. Sometimes people never shake it in their entire life.
Sort of like Catholicism.
Exactly.
All right, so over here, you're going to be section A. You guys are going to be section B. And you guys are section C. Come on.
Yes!
Over
Yeah!
here.
You're right! Yeah!
Okay, section A. You guys are going to be the masculine part of Ophelia's brain. The men who pull your back her entire life. So we'll use Hamlet's slipper. I'd like you to say, get thee to an nunnery. Let's try it. Section A. Get thee to a nunnery. Section A. That's okay, come on, people. Work with us. You want to be very loud.
Louder!
Yeah, very loud, very strident. Come on, work with us.
Come on, guys, all together.
Channel that energy, right?
That's the energy. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that was much less pathetic. Woo!
Evie wants to know what is a nunnery.
We're nuns lit. We're nuns lit.
Anywho,
Yeah, I know.
all right.
Do it right, section A.
You're going to be Ophelia's inner code.
Freud would call it libido.
Okay, whatever. I'll love you more. And that's the part of Ophelia that wants to get it on with Hamlet. So, you're saying you're do something with yourself. Put on some makeup or do something with the hair or something. No offense.
Much offense, very much offense.
Hey, go. Alright, so there's actually a great line about makeup straight from Shakespeare's text. Let's have you guys say, paint an inch thick. Perfect.
Section B.
Paint an inch thick. Alright, a little bit louder. Come on, guys, give it a little more energy. 1, 2, 3. Paint an inch thick. Yeah.
Section A, you could learn something from section B.
Come on.
Okay, section D. You guys are the most important layer of them all. We're going to use you guys to make Ophelia relevant to the 21st century.
Interesting. So maybe she wants power but doesn't want to lose her femininity? Oh, like she wants to be a corporate leader, but she wants to start a family.
Exactly. She's tired of being pushed around, and she just feels like saying, look, cut the crap, Hamlet. My biological clock is ticking, and I want babies now.
Why don't we just have you say that?
Cool. Section C. We're going to have you say, cut the crap, Hamlet. My biological clock is ticking, and I want babies now. Okay, let's give it a try. Section C. Cut the crap. Anywho, so we're gonna get all this Floridian stuff going at once. Okay? We're gonna whip everybody into a mighty frenzy and then stop everything. All attention goes to you, and at that moment you let out with a scream that epitomizes Ophelia's it. Okay. They can't wait. All right, let's go.
Okay, everybody, let's take a deep breath in and let it out.
And remember, no matter what happens,
Act natural.
okay.
Unconscious. All right, arms up again, people. All
right, ready?
All right.
Go, 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 go.
Conclusive evidence that his uncle murdered his father. I don't have my other stuff.
this. The action to the word to the action, and hold as 'twere, the mirror up to nature. Thank you. Yeah. Will my lord hear this piece of work?
Ah, and the king too, presently. Where's your star?
He's gone.
How does my cousin Hamlet and my son?
A little more than kin and less than colleagues.
I have nothing with this answer.
Please don't think about it too much, just take the sock.
These words are not mine.
I really don't want to. Come on.
No.
We gotta keep this
Hey,
moving.
Mars, it's in the script.
To hear presently with one sock. God, this is gonna be awkward. You never saw me here.
How, mother? What's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! 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 Help!
How now, rats?
Not where he eats, but for where he is eating!
Oh no, it's Laertes, son of Polonius,
Brother to Ophelia!
and a snappy dresser.
Why, thanks. Oh, thou villain! Murderer of my father, I will have revenge for his murder! Here now, what noise is this? My dear sister.
They bore him bareface on the bier. Oh, with the hey naughty, and in his grave made many a tear. With the hey naughty, ha-cha-cha. I'm mad at my tiny little mind. See, this is acting. I'm starting to feel nauseous.
Scenes with Ophelia. Hamlet enters.
But I've got layers now, I'm up for it.
Shakespeare. only wrote those scenes with Ophelia.
Well, then what happens to her?
She drowns. Oh, treachery, thy father.
Here I go!
Off stage. Ophelia, ladies and gentlemen. I shall anoint my sword with an unction so deadly that thou who I will impale will not be able to heal.
This skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. Then along came liquid diets. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. But soft, here comes the queen.
Layer in the earth, and from her unpolluted flesh make silence spring.
Sweet to the sweet, farewell.
Hold the earth while, till I once more hold her in mine arms.
Who is he who bears it such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet, the Great Dane.
Gentlemen, Hamlet's clarity.
Devil take thy soul!
I will fight with him until my eyelids no longer wag. The cat will give and the dog will have his day. Get us the boils.
One for me!
Now be careful now, they're sharp.
Come, sir.
Come, my lord.
One.
No!
Judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Another hit. What say ye?
A touch. I do confess.
Hamlet, the queen carouses to thy fortune.
Madam, do not drink.
I will, my lord, I pray you pardon me.
It is poison! It's too late!
A third for Laertes?
In my own misery. The king's to blame.
What the pointy poison, for then thy poison in thy work, you incestuous, murderous, cross-dressing dame! Follow my mother. Heaven be free of it, I follow thee. You that look pale and tremble at this act, there are but mutes or audience to this act. If thou didst ever hold me in thy hearts, absent me from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain, tell my story, the rest is silent.
Oh, jeez. This is what I get for